Halo guys, kembali lagi dengan gua Adit. Untuk video kali ini kita melanjutin game Hogwarts Legacy. Untuk video sebelumnya nanti kartnya gua taruh pojok kanan atas. Dan sekarang kita langsung mulai. Enjoy guys. Alright ya. Kita kemarin sampai mana ya? Gua lupa. Intinya udah nemuin Profesor Vic gitu. Terus karena kita mau berangkat tapi bermasalah sama capsek, jadinya ya kita disuruh untuk belajar-belajar dulu. Oke, bentar, gua tracking dulu aja udah. Ini kita kemana sih? Sini. The Librarian Next. Ini apa? Track. Kita teleport ke sini. Sorry. Kuy. Lanjut. Oh, ruang ini. Buka. Turun gimana? Ini.
Revelio.
Ada something. Kok ada pohon sakura di tengah ruangan?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, oke, kelasnya herbology, siap ya. Kita tunggu pagi. Ini malam tadi barusan. Quest. Oke. Belajar sama Miss siapa ini? Kok di Harry Potter kan Bellsprout itu.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
Oh, Garlic
How
di
wonderful
sini.
it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Di sini muda. Di Harry Potter kan tua.
Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Yuk.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb.
Masih muda gurunya anjir.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Oh, ini yang dicabut teriak ini. Lihat nih.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous
dicabut
friends a bit
teriak.
more comfortable, shall we?
Harusnya kasih penutup telinga
First,
kan?
let's protect our
Nah,
ears.
ya kan. Oh, kayak kapas doang. Di Harry Potter kan kayak
Now,
headphone itu atau
everyone,
headset.
Grip the mandrake by the tendrils
Okay.
and give it a firm tug.
Cool.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
Repot mandrik. Kalau belajar ini harus kuat kuping.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
Bentar.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Kenapa nggak langsung
Let's
disihir aja
see
ya?
how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Titani
If
at
it's
the potting
fancy,
table.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay, thank you, Professor.
Hello.
Hai cuy.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll lead.
Okay.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you
Oh,
were
di ruang
right. Here we
sebelah.
are. Home of the Chinese chomping... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
Oh, kayak. Oh, oke, fungsinya kayak bom nih. Caranya gimana? Tap open tool wheel. Oh, gitu. Nih. Terus? Cara pakainya gimana?
Look at
Oh.
that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Gak bisa diambil lagi nih.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Ya, berfungsi.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Ya.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Oh, bisa dikolek-kolek semua nih. Wah, mantap. Ambil-ambilin semua aja kalau gitu. Selama bisa diambilin, kenapa enggak? Udah habis ya, udah yuk. Balik kelas.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
Kirain semua gurunya
What shall I
bakalan
do
tua
with
semua
me?
gitu loh, ternyata enggak.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
SMI.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
Siap.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Iya, ya.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. only cost me my damned
Ini
hearing.
pada kemana semua kok keluar kelas?
To make any
Udah ya?
secret,
Gitu
we
doang?
must first
Oh.
understand it.
Oke, yuk lanjut ke kelas satunya. Oh, deket kok. Udah usah pakai teleport. Potion class. Di bawah.
I was worried Transfiguration. Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Oh, kelas ini kelasnya siapa? Profesor Snape itu.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Kalau di tempat kita kayak apa? Kelas
Use a
kimia
strong,
gitu.
even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Oh, gini.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Hoglum juice. Ah, manual parah sih. Gampang bikinnya kalau bahannya ada semua. Yang susah kan kalau cari bahan dulu. Ini ada yang gagal nih.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Kok bunyinya gitu?
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Oke. Collect Ashwinder X,
My
collect
parents
Dark
considered
Mongrel
keeping me
Fruit.
home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so
Oh,
myself.
Weasley.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Yeah.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Oke.
Keep your potion stations aligned and clear.
Subject Birkin and Burst Memorandum. Among active outside Indonesia powers. Okay. That's not-
Revelio.
Okay.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on...
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Brew an Edurus. Oh, kita masak.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And
Like
now we
30
add the
seconds.
mallow sweet, and that's all.
Revelio.
What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done,
Meledak-meledak
Gareth.
tuh.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell. The art of potion making is delicate.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Dah nih.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oke.
My robes are going to reap Gareth's inspiration for the rest.
Lanjut. Mana tuh? Kok hilang? Kok hilang anjir?
What are you up to now?
Oke. Kita tracking manual kalau gitu. Kok hilang? Beda bangunan kali ya? Di peta nggak muncul soalnya. Di mana sih itu? Oh, makanya. Oh, emang harus keluar dari Hogwarts, makanya. Midnight Onai Lower Hogsfield. Makanya nggak bisa di track di dalam, orang posisinya di luar. Sini ya. Kok kayak dengar suara kunci ya? Mana ya?
Revelio.
Oh, ini.
I don't find who.
Oh, ini. Ya nggak sih? Oh iya. Harus sering-sering revalue juga buat ngelihat sesuatu yang kita miss. Miss. Sorry. Oke.
Got it.
Lanjut.
Revelio.
Ya tuh armor pukul-pukulan. Armornya ribut sendiri. Wah, ini keren sih tamannya. Kita arahnya deket sama Forbidden Forest nggak sih? Ini apa nih? Oh,
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Full Flames. Ini apa? Rumahnya Hagrid ya? Oh, bukan sepertinya. Nih, nyalain.
Accio.
Tampilin bahan-bahan sekalian jalan. Wah, gua nggak sabar naik sapu terbang nih. Masih belum unlock sih. Nyebelin. Kirain apa spell-spell di sini tuh nggak ada cooldownnya, ternyata beberapa ada. Wah, jauh bet. Naik sapu terbang pasti cepet nyampe nya. Ini apa nih? Bunga trompet. Literally. Nah, ini kali ya kayak pondoknya Hagrid. Oh iya ini. Oh iya betul. Buckbeak mana Buckbeak? Bisa dimasukin nggak sih? Gua penasaran. Oh bisa cuy.
Revelio.
Kok kayak bukan tempatnya Hagrid ya? First slot Alful. Oh, oke.
This looks intriguing.
Harus ini ya, harus jual-jualin dulu guanya. Ya udah. Oke, kita nyalain dulu.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Bentar. Yeah.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Enggak deh.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger.
Ya,
For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Oke.
Good.
Kita bantuin.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Betty.
Makasih.
Be on your guard.
Dah, gitu doang.
I've always said.
Beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
Nora Treadwell.
What's going on here?
The girl from Ouagadougou. Oke. Di sini banyak
Revelio.
Time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home.
I
Especially.
never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Di sini jualan apa? Kok ada penjual? Jalal Sehmi.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop.
Oh, potion.
I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Nggak perlu.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Oh, item buff ini. Atau kita beli nih.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
Dah.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Oke. Ah, tahu gitu gua nggak balik ke mana? Hogsmeade.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this
Revelio.
far.
Di dalam rumah ini banyak item sih. Ntar kita cari-cari dulu sekalian.
Revelio.
Nggak terkunci. Orange eye nude glow goggles. Oke, yuk.
What are you up to now?
Untungnya di sini kalau malam masih boleh jalan-jalan.
I've no idea who it is you think I might
Nora
have seen.
Treadwell.
I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Oh, suruhan Rookwood.
You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
stupefied.
Hajar.
Found ya!
Incendio.
Look what you've done! You pay for it!
Levioso.
Oke. Wah.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Collection section bla 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 ya kan.
We can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of my dead body.
You're going to...
Stupid one.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Ini bisa direparo nggak?
Accio.
Oh bentar. Kita swap skillnya dulu ke reparo.
Reparo. Revelio.
Bisa ya? Mau ngobrol dulu kali. Bentar. Ini apa nih? Leech juice. Oh, bahan.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Okay.
Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Oh, ini Mallowsweet.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trunk has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Tar dulu. Ambil bahan. Ditaruh di tengah gini ya. Oh, ditebar.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio!
And Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Itu doang. Oke, terus
curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
ada berapa? 3 doang. Oh, oke. Kita nyalain semua aja.
Incendio.
Aduh. Harus pas lagi. Oh, keluar ginian.
How beautiful. What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Nora Treadwell.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Greetings, young Slytherin.
Scrope.
Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to.
Okay.
Especially Professor Black.
Revelio.
Siapa namanya? Aduh, gua lupa. Yang dikasih kaos kaki sama si Harry Potter itu. Satu apa namanya? Satu spesies goblin nggak sih? Lupa gua. Ini apa ini? Oh, kayaknya nanti disusun deh. Ya dah ya. Kita fokus dulu. Hogwarts crown. Scope knows about that book you found. Is it missing something? Scope does not believe it's safe to speak out in the open. Scope has left under the not cross the bridge. Okay.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Next note.
Levioso.
Terus?
Accio.
Oh, itu tuh.
Levioso.
Oh, bisa gitu ya? Almost there had pumpkins. Ya.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
Tempatnya si siapa? Hagrid.
Revelio.
Young Slytherin must exceptional courage by no means scrub water's edge.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Untung nggak mati. Tinggi itu.
Revelio.
Ini apa ini? Kayak lubang ya?
Levioso. Accio.
Terus kita bakar gitu.
Incendio. Revelio.
Gitu enggak sih? Oh, sembunyi di sini.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't
Tinggalnya foto
followed.
satu
What's
anjir.
this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Ya udah.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Okay.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages.
Revelio.
The ring.
Investigate the grotto. Grotto apaan? Ini apa ini kok merah? Oh, monster. Aduh, tuh. Oh. Oh, keluar itemnya. Dak boktong.
Revelio.
Oh, merah itu musuh. Oh. Waduh, banyak kali.
Incendio.
Kok nggak nyampe ya incendio gua?
Levioso.
Hampir.
Incendio.
Harus deket banget.
Incendio.
Ah. Boom. Aduh, duh. Bentar.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Aduh.
Yes. Incendio.
Ah. Oh, memang harus kita bakar sih. Oh.
Incendio.
Aduh, duh. Ow.
Incendio.
Ya. Was.
Incendio.
Satunya mana? Oh, itu.
Incendio.
Tebel. Aduh. Oke.
Incendio.
Kelar lu. Pas. Habis lagi pot gua.
Revelio.
Harusnya beli pot yang banyak nih. Itu diapain tuh? Dibakar gitu?
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Buat buka pintu itu ya? Squid anjir. Langsung lubang. Kayak dikasih makan gitu gambarnya.
Revelio.
Could it be? A visitor?
Richard check down. Waduh. Headless.
Oh! Ah. Ooh. Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said
Oh,
I might
yeah,
find
house
a black
elf.
family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
May I have them?
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next. Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
Okay, yeah.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Return to Scrope. Bentar.
Revelio.
Ada something? Oh, ini. Okay.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Kita balik ke Scrope. Yang apa scene ini kayaknya baru deh. Di Harry Potternya kan nggak pernah ada ini scene ini. Kayak tambahan aja buat memperkaya lore yang ada di gamenya. Oh, ada gambar bulu apa ya maksudnya? Oke, yuk gimana nih? What's next?
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to house elves.
Scrope last hope.
Accio!
Moonstone. Disarming jump before I can follow Richard. Oke. Berarti kita harus sekolah dulu nih. Balik ke Hogwarts kayaknya. Iya. Teleport deh. Nggak bicara sama ini dulu.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Oh, Expelliarmus.
Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Yeah.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Expelliarmus.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Assign. Oke, kita masukin dulu ke sini. Mana tadi? Expelliarmus. Sini. Oke, yuk.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may take...
Ya. Di sini gua mau beli potion di mana ya? Wah. Berangkat ke Hogsmeade deh. Gua nggak tahu beli potion di Hogwarts di mana.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Yuk. We are ready. Apa tuh? Oh. Biarin deh. Oh, di sini tempat buat berburu ya. Berburu monster gitu sama ngelawan penyihir-penyihir jahat.
Revelio.
Oke, yuk. Oh, harus malam. Udah.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Yuk.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Oke, yuk. Nggak usah lama-lama.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Revelio.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Incendio.
Oh, oh. Kok level 20? Waduh, berat.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa.
Okay.
Revelio.
Wah, banyak. Turn back material.
Leviosa.
Oh, nggak bisa.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Oh iya, harusnya pakai torpedo ya tuh.
Potato.
Oh, soalnya nggak bisa keluar dari sini.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Wah, lumayan sih ini challenging.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Revelio. Incendio.
Oke. Disuruh cari apa? Tubuhnya si Jack.
Revelio.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Ini kayak ketemu sama Hermione, ketemu sama troll gede itu kan, kalau nggak salah ya. Oh iya, bisa ditangkap.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Tempat si Harry Potter ngekas Expecto Patronum kan di sini ya? Iya kan, di pinggir danau ini. Doi di ujung sana. Seingat gua sih gitu.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described.
What are you up to now?
Incendio.
Diapain?
Expelliarmus.
Whisper the password.
Intramuros.
Apa? Oh iya.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock
Wow.
knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Why drag this out longer than necessary? I won't rest
Aduh, udah gua Q loh.
dead.
Nyebelin.
And you stupid get. Stupid.
Oh.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Jackdaw's tomb. Find the missing pages.
I wonder how big this place is.
Robekannya ditaruh di sini gitu. Wow. Ribet bener ya, mau robek mau buang aja. Harus disembunyikan di tempat yang aneh gini. Mana potion gua habis. Iya, ini di sini.
Levioso. Accio.
These rooms must have something to do with opening this door.
Petunjuknya apaan ya?
Levioso.
Harus
I can
bareng
shoot
gitu
the
ya?
symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long.
Oh iya, harus bareng. buka jembatan.
That must be where all this leads. Revelio. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Ya elah. Lawan ginian lagi mager.
I wonder if any of these spells will help me through this.
Mana banyak lagi. Aktif.
Protego.
Aduh anjir. Aduh.
Protego.
Aduh, sekarat lagi. Ini kita bisa masak, bikin potion di sini nggak sih? Talent Gear Collection. Caranya gimana ya? Oh, darahnya auto. Oke. Makanya. Oke, ya udah kalau gitu. Gua baru ngeh kalau darahnya bisa
Revelio.
auto penuh. Awas, capek sih. Tujuan kita kemana sih? Sini kan? Fokus aja deh. Apa tuh? Apa nih?
I wonder if I can move that platform somehow. Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio!
Oke deh, kita fokus ke main questnya aja dulu. Nanti gua kembali lagi buat apa jelajahin.
Protego! Expelliarmus! Stupid!
Kita mainnya di sini emang harus pakai apa? Harus sering-sering pakai Protego buat nge-counter gitu. Disuruh parry.
Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Nah, dua doang ya? Satunya mana? Oh itu. Kayaknya satu lagi deh.
Revelio.
Aduh, ini nggak bisa dipukul dari sini gitu. Nyebelin bet. Kalau lompat ke kita itu loh nyebelin.
Revelio.
Oh aman.
Accio. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Oke, siap. Kita tarik ke sini. Oke, yang ini. Oh gitu fungsinya. Kita yang ke situ, bukan batunya yang ke sana. Item bagus nih.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign.
Ganti dulu. Pokoknya ada yang lebih bagus kita pakai. Fungsinya ya, bukan bentuknya. Sama 27. Oh. Oke, terus ke sini.
Akio. Incendio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Kita pukulin dulu sebelum menetas. Banyak lagi. Mantap. Kalian leveling. Oke. Mangsa ngelaba-laba aja.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Okay. 4.
Akio. Bodega. Stupefy. Bodega.
Ini box bisa di. Oh, kosong doang. Makanan ya ini. Oh, nggak bisa, keren bisa.
Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Akio.
Akio-nya nggak ada cooldown. Ini ditarik kan?
Akio.
Oh, salah. Kita naik dulu nggak sih? Oh iya betul. Naik dulu. Baru kita tarik. Mirip-mirip sama ini sih. Tomb Raider kalau gini. Talinya kita tarik gitu. Taruh tas dulu.
Revelio. Akio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Kayaknya turun deh, jangan deh. Bentar, item. Oke. Turun 20, enggak. Turun. Oke. Kesono gimana ya? Gua kayaknya salah deh.
Akio.
Tapi gua mager turun.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Akio.
Oh, nggak bisa.
Revelio. Akio.
Gua turunnya gimana terus? Oh, dari sana. Dari sini turunnya. Ya nggak terlalu jauh. Nggak ada jalan di sini. Sini sih harusnya. Tapi juga nggak ada jalan.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete.
Tempatnya kayak mau lawan bos anjir.
More spiders. These can't be what the hell is with Jack. Protego. Stupid one.
Oh iya, bos. Entah bosnya, entah mini bosnya.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Waduh.
Protego. Stupid one.
Aw. Bentar dulu apa?
Protego.
Ya. Ini yang kecil-kecil nyebelin sumpah. Aduh. Bentar. Aduh, mana tuh?
Protego.
Apa bisa fokus anjir?
I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Gua jarang pakai item lagi. Itemnya itu apa kayak tanaman itu? Bentar, satunya di mana ini? Dua doang. Bentar. Bisa lewat sini? Oh, nggak bisa. Ini betul 2 doang nih. Ntar 3 lagi. Kayaknya 2 doang. Oke, coba.
Akio.
Oh iya kan 3. Satunya di mana?
I need to look around for the symbol.
Iya. Kita coba ke sini. Oh, ini. Ya.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Ya, nggak bisa ya. Waduh. Gimana ya? Oke, enggak.
Akio.
Ah. Nah, udah jadi. Siapa tuh? Kayak ada orang di tengah.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Penjaga lagi.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Defender against ancient defenders. Defensive sentry.
Protego!
Us.
Expelliarmus!
Masih ada yang gede 3 itu ya? Waduh. Ya. Agak susah nih. Ya. Wah, nggak bisa di parry. Waduh.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Okay. Precious Ancient.
Revelio. But that's unnerving. What's happening?
Kita masuk lagi berarti ini.
I've seen this before. The Gringotts and the restricted section.
Katanya Gringotts ini.
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
Kok diem aja doi?
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Oh, gini. Dilindungin sama sihir gelembung.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Kok kayak Hogwarts juga ya ini? Tempat apa sih ini? Kayak pintu kemana sajanya Doraemon. Oh.
Can it be?
Empat yang kemarin itu loh. 4 pendiri dari Hogwarts.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Ya udah.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Your connection is unlocked +1. You will receive 1 talent increase your wizarding level. Talent. Core. Overall. Dark Arts Spellcasting. Room of Requirement. Maksudnya core ini semua. Dark Arts. Gua fokus ini aja deh. 22 16 5. Blood Curse. Stunning Curse. Disarming Curse. Oh, level 22 ya Avada. Bentar, kalau ini apa? A new spell set. Oke. Ini juga perlu sih. Waduh, bagus-bagus ya. Oke, kita fokus ke ini aja deh. Dari awal emang gua pengennya buru-buru buka Avada Kedavra. Damage to all cross, inflict damage to all cross target. Stupefying effect cross enemy. Expelliarmus. Oh, bisa langsung semua. Oh, siap-siap. Sama ini spell apa ya? Ring of Flame. Akio pulsatnya. Ini sih. Di arena. And then Kur. Oke. Yang nambah darah itu ada nggak sih? Basic cast impact reduce cooldown. Protego block, ancient magic, perfect protego block, contemplative more. Wah, keren nih, Swift. Ini. New spell set. Spell set bedanya yang atas sama yang bawah apa ya? Kalau sama aja kan ya. Buat apa juga? Requirement. Gue jarang pakai potion sumpah. Dark Arts. Ya ini belum bisa diambil aku. Flipendo. Oke, nanti belajar Flipendo. Yang ini apa ya? Spell. Oh ya, spell ini aja kali ya. Oke. Nah. Exit the chamber. Tembusnya mana ini? Oke guys, untuk gameplay dari Hogwarts Legacy cukup sampai sini dulu. Thank you for watching, silahkan subscribe. See you next video, and bye bye guys.
The